Hello, this is Darla Makela from Darla Makela Coaching, certified life and health coach and master mindset coach. And I just want to talk to you today about one thing that as you are reaching for your goals and you're moving forward, one thing that is critical to understand is how your brain works. Okay, so I work with a lot of clients that are trying to reach goals, whether it be like weight loss or just goals in their business, goals in their life, building more confidence. And a lot of them struggle because they can't seem to get past the like kind of that thing in their brain that keeps trying to keep them from doing what they know that they should do. So how often have you said, like, I know I should do that. I know that the healthy thing for me is to have a healthy meal. But I really just would rather have, the cheesecake or the burger and fries, right? Happens to all of us. And I want you to know that it is a normal thing, because the way that our brain is wired is we have this one part of our brain, and I'm going to use a very uneducational word. Okay, so I'm going to use, this is what we call the critter brain. Okay, there's a part of our brain that doesn't want to change. There's a piece of our brain that is very logical. There's a piece of our brain that is very emotional. And then there's this piece of our brain that says, I don't want you to change, because here's the thing. You've been doing it this way for years, right? You've been eating like this, or you've been doing this with your lifestyle. It's okay because you're still alive. And what if you try something new and that ruins that and you're not alive anymore? What if that would be a horrible experience for you? That's your critter brain. That's the critter brain that just really struggles with that, with any kind of change, whether it's good or bad. And so I want to encourage you to recognize when the critter brain is trying to take over, okay? Because you can change that around. And basically, when you start feeling that critter change, it's just a matter of really having a conversation with yourself, which is like what we all like to talk to ourselves, right? But just really having that conversation, saying, okay, I recognize and I honor the fact that up until this point, I am still alive and I'm still doing well. So I appreciate all of the things that have kept me up to this point. But I also recognize that this path that you have created, for that design for yourself, recognizing that that will be a healthier option for you. That will take you down a path that is just a little bit more purposeful and probably benefit your life in a better way. So recognizing and appreciating what you've gone through is important, because when we begin to despise what we've gone through, it makes it harder to move forward. And so recognizing and appreciating that, and then also like looking to that path that you've designed for yourself, that you've identified is a healthier path, and looking to that with great anticipation, and just thanking the past, thanking that critter brain for being careful and for wanting you to recognize it, but also taking the action. And sometimes we say that we just don't have the motivation. I hear that a lot with clients, like, I'm just not motivated. Really, it's about taking that step and just taking the action. We won't always feel great motivation for everything that is going to be beneficial for us. But when we start taking the action and when we start changing the habits, because that's what it is, any type of change is all about habit change, that's when we'll start. That's when we'll start making it something that's part of our lifestyle versus something that we find difficult to do, or it's a diet, or it's a bad, like a hard thing. Change doesn't have to be hard, but it's more about recognizing, appreciating, and then recognizing, moving forward. And I want to share this. This is kind of my life motto. I share this with all my clients. Our thoughts create our feelings create our actions, and our actions create our results. Okay? So when you think about it, the very first thought is ultimately, when you entertain that, it's going to determine your your results. And so it's what you do with that thought that is going to determine what your ultimate results are. So when you start hearing and feeling and recognizing that critter brain going on, if you focus on that in a negative, or just like go over it and over it and over it, your body's going to start reacting to that, which means that you're going to take action. More than likely you're going to grab some food that maybe you shouldn't grab, or you're going to do something that isn't as healthy for your body, and then you're going to ultimately have the results that you probably don't want. But because you started with a thought, and it's how you recognize and how you take that thought and what you do with it that creates the ultimate results for you. So I want to say that again. Your thoughts create your feelings create your actions, and your actions create your results. So make your thoughts matter. Change your thoughts so that you can change your life. I hope this has been helpful. We'll talk soon. Bye.